Hey guys, I'm John with Thrift and Flip, and thank you for joining me on my very first video on YouTube. I'm going to talk to you today about how myself and my wife make an extra $1,000 per month by flipping things online. We typically use platforms such as Mercari and eBay to do so. We go to estate sales, yard sales, and also thrift stores such as GoodWill to find items to flip online. So I'm going to share with you our journey on what we do. So buckle up and get ready. Okay, it's not that exciting, but maybe it is. And let's see what we're going to do next. So we're at GoodWill here. We got a return that we got to bring in, and then we got to see what kind of cool stuff that we could find. I'll show you what I found right after this. All right, let's check out and see what we found at the GoodWill. The first thing you're going to see is this little humidifier thing. Actually has a remote control, and it's called Tatronics, and it's model TTAH046. Picked up this thing for about $7, and I assume it's going to probably sell for about 28 bucks. Next thing I found at Goodwill was this HP 61XL, which is ink for a printer, and paid $3 for it. That's a pretty easy thing to ship, and it'll probably sell for about, I imagine, 12 bucks or so. Next on the list, found a big mouth Billy Bass. And it's one of those things that kind of hangs on the wall. And I don't know if y'all had a Billy Bass back in the day, but they're kind of silly. And this one actually connects up to Bluetooth. But this thing paid $15, and it'll probably sell for about $30 or so. Next up were these Sony surround sound speakers. The subwoofer is over there. And we got the center channel, the left and the right, and the two rears here. And the speakers themselves, we actually got a smoking deal for the speaker set. It was only $8 for the entire speaker set. The reason why I picked that up was because I thought it would go nicely with this Sony DVD entertainment center, AM, FM, etc., etc. It was a total of $12.49. These usually sell for about 50 bucks. If I add the speakers to it, I might be able to get $100 total for the set, which isn't too shabby at all. Next on the list, Home Alone. Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Combo pack there. I think I ended up paying, I don't know, $1 for that. Now, there's none like it listed on eBay that I could find. So I listed it rather high. I actually put it on there for I think like $250. So we'll see if we're able to get that. Don't know. It's just one of those rare finds. So hey, if that's what the market demands, that's what the market demands. Then we have this electric Auric. It's one of those things that cleans and purifies the air. I tested it out and it's working great. I've had these in the past, and I paid $7 for this one. I'll clean it up because it's a little bit dirty in the inside. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's kind of dirty, so we've got to clean out the filters and everything. But these probably run for about 60 bucks. Everybody's familiar with the New Wave ovens. This one was kind of unique because the ones that I've been getting in the past have always been black. This one's white, and it's got a red top as well. I still have to test it. Not sure if it's working or not. If it does work, I'll probably list that for about 50 bucks or so. Next, found this JVC radio, and then it's got a couple massive speakers that I kind of got over here on the side. But they produce massive bass. They got the ports here that let all the bass waves out, and I think I'm gonna guess that's an 8-inch woofer down there. I'm not sure. And then it's got a mid-range and a tweeter and all that kind of action. But I hooked it up and it sounds really good. It lights up good. The comps, the last one that sold on eBay was for $100, and that one was broken. This one's working, so I put it on for $199 and plus best offer, and we'll see what we get for an offer. Next on the list is this VHS/DVD. It's a VCR basically with a DVD player. It's not one of those DVD recorder types, but it does have the remote, which makes it kind of nice. I tested it, and the bad thing is on the VCR, it's weird. They'll take in the VCR, and then you have to hit the eject button for it to suck into play. So a little weird. It'll probably bring in about $50 in the condition that it's in though. Last on the list is right here. This is pretty amazing. This is a bowling pin from Bullmore Lanes. I haven't heard of Bullmore Lanes before, but it's made of wood, so it's not an actual pin. It's the same size as a pin, and then there's something that says, I don't know, great something something, and someone signed it. But yeah, it's a bowling pin, and I paid $3 for the bowling pin, and I anticipate it'll probably get me about $20 or so. So that's my haul for the day. Now let's go and see what we actually sold for today. All right, let's get started. Let's see what we have sold for today. There's not a lot of sales, but let's go through what we do have. The very first thing on the list is martial arts protective gear. Sold it for $22 plus shipping, and the martial arts gear is just right here. I already picked it out, but it's the headgear. We've got a couple shin pads here. These are for the forearm, and then of course we've got to have some foot protective wear, and we also have some boxing gloves. Now this is obviously for a youth. That would definitely not fit on my hand at all. Yeah, it's a little small, a little snug. Wouldn't work for me, but it'll work great for a youth. And they got a pretty good deal, being at what, $20 for that. I originally paid, it was in a lot, so I got a bag and some other stuff. I think I paid approximately $10 for everything. I already sold the bag, so this is just going to be pure profit at this point. So that was a great pickup, a good find, and we'll take it. All right, so let's go on and see what our next item is. Next thing we sold is going to be, looks like a Sony 5-disc DVD. Let's see. It is going to be the DAV HDX 576WF. So let's see if we could find that. So for the Sony DAV HDX 576WF DVD CD player, that sold for $39.99 plus shipping, and that is actually just right here. It's a little dusty, a little dirty. We got to clean it up, make it look a little bit nicer to send off, but it's already been tested. It works. I think I paid about $10 for that, and so for it to sell for $40, 4 times the money, we'll take it. All right, so the next item on the list, let's pull it up here. It is going to be, ooh, what is this? So this is something that the wife listed and sold. It's a new one-step hot air blower brush hair dryer. So that one sold for $18.99. Not too sure what we paid on it. I'd imagine we probably paid about $4 or $5. But let's go and find that in the pile. That will be hidden over around the side in the health and beauty section that we got going on back over here in the little dungeon area. But it's actually right here. So it's actually brand new. Still has the tags in there and everything. So someone's going to be getting a nice little hair dryer curler slash, I don't know what the heck it is. But one thing is, you'll probably not see the wife too much in these videos. So if I could catch her and ask her something, I'll try and get her in on the video as well. All right, next up is another one that the wife listed, and she listed it for $9.99. It's the game called Scruples. So $9.99 plus shipping. I'll have to ask her what she paid for it, but that's actually sitting right over here. Scruples, the game. So it looks like she already went through it, made sure everything was there. Let me just find out what she paid for it. Hey babe, can I ask you a question? How much did you pay for the Scruples? Well, there you go. She said it. $3 is what we paid. Okay, I know that was pretty bad. All right, moving on. Sold a dual cassette Technics RSD 190W. We charge $44 and plus shipping at $20. That's probably what it's going to take. And that item is actually right over here on the top. And it's actually a really good condition. I know I paid $7.99 for this one. Nice little find. So $7.99 to change it into $44. You know what? I'll do that all day long. So that's all I've got sold for today. So I'm going to go ahead and box it up and get it packed. Well, thank you very much for joining me on my very first video here on YouTube. And if you like this sort of content of people thrifting, I'll be able to get into more stores and show you more things as we go. But for my very first video, I'm hoping that you'll do me a big favor, and that is just hit that subscribe button, because right now I have 0 subscribers. It's my first video. And if you could, hit the like button and put a comment down below so I can know who you are. I really appreciate you. Thank you much, and we'll catch you on the next one.